So hey there guys, welcome to another vlog. I can't believe I'm sitting down here once again without my hat on. Feels really weird. Not really sure what I want to vlog about, so I guess in a way this will be kind of random. I was awfully stressed out and even pissed off to an extent when I got out of work today. But I just reminded myself that it was my Friday, I'm off the next 2 days. It'll be nice to be away from all that hassle and hustle and bustle. It's the first of the month, so I don't know if the first of the month means anything to any of the people who watch this vlog, wherever you are in the country or in the world. But here in my town, in my experience, especially in retail, first of the month means a lot of particular people have money to spend, and they usually end up in Walmart not buying the things you would think that they would need, but most of them are buying phone cards or new phones and wanting to get set up with plans and wanting the people in our phone section to do it all. And it gets on my nerves because I don't work in the phone stuff. I am not versed in all that phone stuff. I don't want to be. I prefer my job doing the electronic stuff. The computers, TVs, movies, video games, music, printers, well, not phones, because even the regular house phones belong to the connection center now, but stereos, MP3 players, all that jazz. That's more up my alley. So it gets on my nerves a little bit when I'm having to spend a copious amount of time ringing up phone cards and doing all that kind of stuff. And I know that probably just sounds like, yeah, dude, it's just your job, just do what you got to do. But doing the job is one thing. Like literally ringing something up, taking money, giving back change, that's one thing. But listening to people who want this and want that, and when that's not a part of my job, it gets a little old having to hear that all the time. And it doesn't help things that I, deal with the social anxiety. And I get people who are freaking out. I get people who are upset because I can't do it or won't do it. And that just makes everything, explode into a rainbow of wonderful, stressful colors. And so anyway, just very glad that that's over with for the day. Just walk out of there and leave it all behind until Friday. It's going to be an interesting couple of days off. My daughter is now done with her summer school time, so she'll be here sometime tonight until sometime Thursday night. So aside from me going to see Transformers on Thursday, and she'll go to her grandparents' house for a little while, it's just going to be her and I sealed up in here, bouncing off the walls and off of each other. We don't do a lot of stuff on the times when she's out of school. I don't go places. I don't have money to go places. I don't have money to go do stuff at all. And I'm only going to the movies on Thursday because it's free for me. But we just pretty much sit here and try to fight for space and room to do our things, computer stuff, watching videos, playing video games, watching movies. We'll have a lot of that stuff to do. She may not even go outside and play while she's here. It's not like she doesn't go outside and play at all. It's just that that bit of time that she's with me, there isn't a lot of that. There just isn't much of a reason for it. So it'll be fun. There'll be a good 5 or 6 weeks, I think, where she'll be over here on my days off. It means I'm going to probably get way behind on my YouTube watching. My already minimal amount of gameplay will be out the window for those days. Once again, it sounds like I'm complaining about nothing, and probably it pretty much is, although it is my life, it's my routine, and I'm used to these things, and I get set in my ways about what I do on my days that I have for myself and the time that I have for myself. So it's an adventure when this kind of stuff happens, when the summer happens. But, whatever. Not a big deal. Life goes on, as they say. So I guess I'll go ahead and take some time on this vlog here to talk about that long vlog that I put up several days back. In particular, I just wanted to comment or respond to a couple of the people who commented on that video to me. I'm going to have to refer to some of this stuff that's on my computer really quick. So anyway, I wanted to respond to the few people who said that. And when I say few, I don't mean that like it probably sounds. See, I'm already judging myself and getting all kinds of crazy and stuff. Obsessing over things that are probably dumb. But I lost my train of thought there for a second. So let's see. Alright. So the first two people that I wanted to respond to on that vlog were Chris P and VT Gamer Girl 11, because you guys left comments right there on the video. So I think I said a little bit of this in another vlog, but I just wanted to thank you both for taking the time to watch the video and for taking the time to comment on it. And it made me feel two things in particular. One, it reminded me that I'm not alone in dealing with stuff like this. And I know that I'm not alone, but all of us who go through this kind of stuff, we do have those times when we just feel like we're drowning in our own problems, our own sorrows, our own pain, and that nobody out there cares, that no one out there can relate. And it's always good to be reminded that there are people out there who know exactly where we're coming from and who feel our pain just as well. So it makes me feel good to know that I'm not alone, but it also allowed me in both instances to realize that I kind of hopefully created that feeling for you guys as well, so that you guys know that there are other people out here that are dealing with issues, similar anxieties and stresses and whatnot. So that makes me feel good to be able to let someone else know, that you're not alone, and you're not. And to anybody, to you guys, to anybody else who watched it, to anybody else who commented on it, anybody out there, if you want to comment, if you want to send me a personal message, I'm a good listener. I'm absolutely not a good conversationalist. It's why I don't really do a lot of the phone calls and just face-to-face stuff, because I don't really have something to say immediately. Sometimes I have to take the time to really think things over. So it's not really good for me to have that one-on-one talk, but I'm a good listener. If somebody sends me a message, I'll read it, I'll think about it, I'll respond in the best way that I can, no matter how long it takes. If somebody else is inspired to make a video and vlog and talk about the things that are on their mind, do it. And if it's any of you guys, I'll watch it. I'll listen to everything you have to say. I'm really guilty of not giving as much time back to the people who give time to my videos, and I want to more often, but this might be a really good way to start. If somebody just wanted to break out of that shell of their own and make a vlog and talk about their stuff. If you don't feel comfortable with it, obviously do not. Please do not. But any other way, I'll listen to anything. Send me a message. It's perfectly fine. I'll read it, and like I said, I'll respond. I want people to know that because I know I'm not alone, and you guys know you're not alone, we shouldn't just be like, oh, okay, that's great, that's a great thing to think, and then continue to go off and be alone and be secluded and reclusive. I'm so guilty of those things. This has been one of the best things I've ever done, buying this camera and uploading videos to YouTube. It's helped in a lot of ways, but I have a lot more to do. I have a lot more work to do to get myself out of the hole that I've dug for myself. So thank you to both of you, like I said, for watching my videos, for commenting on it, and for the positives that have really come out of this in the last few days. So the next person I want to respond to is a personal friend of mine who lives nearby, like 10-12 miles away from where I live. He comes and visits me at my store. We're really, really good friends, and I wish that the circumstances were better that we could hang out and do more stuff. But we're gonna go see a movie on Thursday, the new Transformers movie, so that's really awesome. And anyways, my friend Ron, he messaged me. He's commented on my videos before, but he messaged me on Facebook because we're friends on Facebook. And there was something that he said in there that I really wanted to comment on. Let's see, I'm trying to find it on here. Where was it? Oh, he said maybe you should give that girl another shot. If she's the one for you, then why not try to talk to her and see if it will go somewhere. Then you can at least move on if it doesn't work out. Okay, first of all, that second sentence nails everything as far as that relationship that I had with this woman who lived several hundred miles away. It was a long distance thing, and we were supposed to, I was supposed to move to where she was at, and we were supposed to try it out and see. I mean, I was willing to do that.